Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be learning to take care of the one, the only Crested Gecko. To start this off, we're going to talk about their size of their tank. This is a hatchling, as you all know. This is Bean, also known as Frijolito Trejo Hernandez, and right now he is currently in a 10 long on its side. What I prefer is that for a hatchling, 10 gallons maximum, and then for a Crested Gecko as an adult, the 20-gallon minimum. So when it comes down to it, a hatchling, you want them in a 10-gallon tank because there is a possibility they won't be able to find their food. But if you were to get a bigger tank and keep him throughout their whole life, he should be able to find where his food is if you put it in certain areas. When it comes to humidity and temperature, so they normally stay in degrees from 70 to 80 degrees. And when it comes to humidity, it should be around 60-70% humidity in a tank. To do this, I normally have a humidity and temperature thermometer kind of thing. I'll show you guys a picture inside of my tank, like right where the eco earth is. So when it comes to food, the Crested Geckos normally eat Pangea, Rapashi, and crickets depending on the size. A hatchling right here, Bean, I normally feed him pinhead crickets due to how small he is. And when it comes down to eating regular food, he eats Rapashi, which I'll show you guys the exact one I have. They eat that. I usually put it in a bottle cap. There are places where you can get the little small plastic containers and like that ledge. I kind of did my DIY one until I get to the Reptile Expo next month, which there will be a video on the Reptile Expo next month, including a new pet. And he's about to jump to the camera. Alright guys, so when it comes down to a right substrate for a Crested Gecko, for I use Eco Earth because it does absorb humidity, so the humidity will remain in the tank. I also use moss. I forget the exact name of the moss. Oh, sphagnum moss. If you put sphagnum moss at the bottom of your tank where the Eco Earth is, it will also hold in the humidity, making the tank moist is what they need. You can also use Repti carpet if you don't want to use like Eco Earth or coconut fibers and stuff like that, but I would prefer the Eco Earth. You normally change that every like 2 to 3 months. When it comes to water in the tank, what I normally do is right alongside the Crested Gecko bottle cap food thing that I have, I normally put a bottle cap just for water. Even though they will lick off the water from your spray bottle when you spray down your tank and lick like the drops off the leaves and the sides of the tank, there is some cases where they don't, so it's nice to have a little cap filled with water. Also, when it comes to handling Crested Geckos, I know a lot of people say, oh, let them get used to their tank, they don't know you, they're nervous, they're gonna flare up. Well, listen, any way you put it, as soon as you take a Crested Gecko out of tank, unless they're like taken out every day, they're most likely going to flare up. I've had Bean for almost a month now, and Bean has never like flared up to the point where he was super dark and to the point where he was super angry. He normally loves getting handled, and I feel as though as soon as you get them, you should right away start handling them so they know it's you and they're able to bond with you and not flare up when they're with you. So as you see, like, he's not as flared up as he normally was when I first got him, but he's learned to maintain his flare and not be as angry as when I pick him up and show him to everybody. Because with my animals, I do love showing them off. I love letting the kids see them so they're not so scared of reptiles when they see them around, or for someday potentially making them pet owners of reptiles one day. So this is my video of Crested Gecko care. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will be back for another video this week, and it will be about how to survive Temple University for those that are in their senior year of high school and are looking for a college. Temple is the one for you. Goodbye, guys.